beautiful Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with a look at the rest of the year. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not do e-gifts, donations, money. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. So anyone masquerading as me, asking for any of those things, please avoid them or report them. It is a scam. Let's move on to your 3-month reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly so that we sync. Please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, so let's start with October, of course. Now, the new moon will be in Libra on the 6th or 7th, depending on where you are in the world, in October, rather. Let me get my tongue back in my mouth there. Also, that is a time for balance, harmony, good karma. Jupiter is also triggered during this month, which means there is potential for good fortune and some lucky breaks there popping out of the blue for you. But let's see what your overall energy is. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, great angels. Now we've got Loon, Intuitive, and we've got Peacock, Vibrancy. Whoa. We've also got Wolf, Pathfinder. Okay, so each pile represents a month. We've got October, November, and December. I will be going deeper on each pile, of course, but let me just get the cards first before we move forward. Now, in October, your different houses are activated. So your 9th house of study, travel, adventure, or a surge of energy, longing to experience those things occurs at the beginning of October there for you. So you may sort of put yourself onto courses or higher learning, or you may be doing something to do with self-improvement, perhaps putting yourself onto a retreat or something like that, or coming back to some sort of spiritual practice. I mean, you may even book yourself some travel or be going to some place that is a little bit further afield, depending on the restrictions that you have around the world at the moment where you are. I feel like your longing for far out off places will definitely be activated at the beginning of the month if you're not feeling that already. Also, October is about seeing the bigger picture. Okay, it is about deciding what it is that you want and how to get it, and sort of keeping that dream alive. Also, the 3rd house, right at the end of the month, is activated for you. That is your house of desire, getting what it is that you want. They want me to go one more on that. Ooh. Okay, we got the Empress card and we got the Emperor card. Wow. Okay, getting what you want. I mean, does that, if you're looking for love, maybe October is a really good time for you to find what it is that you're hoping for. Okay, let us go deeper and find out. But the full moon will be in Aries at the end of October. Mercury is also in retrograde, so until the end of the month. So expect people from your past to show up in your world, Aquarius. Now, these could be ex-loves. They could be friends that you've not communicated for a while with. They could be ex-colleagues or family members that you haven't heard from in a while, wanting to reconnect with you in October. But let us see in particular what is happening for you. Now, the 3rd house, as I said at the end of the month, is getting what you truly desire, invoking the law of attraction. But you must be very clear on what it is that you want before you can manifest. So it is about communicating whatever it is that you want. Now, of course, Mercury is in retrograde right until the end of the month. So after that, after I think it's the 18th of October, you'll get a little bit more plain sailing when it comes to communicating your desires and receiving whatever it is that you're hoping for. It says Loon, Intuitive. So these little cute loon birds here. We got listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Okay, so embrace that individual energy. You're often very quirky, Aquarius. Think outside the box. That is your superpower. You're very original in your ideas, very succinct in your thought. You're very powerful in the way that you use your mind, and you're very creative. You like to have fun. You've got a lot of left field ideas, and you've got a very adventurous spirit. Okay, so embrace it. Also, there may be something here that you need to really think about, really sort of seeking enlightenment. So you may go into that hermit mode in order to gain an inner truth of the journey ahead. So as I said, you may be opening yourself up to study or doing something alone in order to enhance your skills, to sort of expand your environment. So whether you are, for example, wanting to boss up in your world in terms of career, you may sort of take on a course. Maybe it's an online course, or maybe it is you may enroll yourself in a course with other people where you can get extra skill set in order to expand on your business, or it could be that you're traveling for work, or expanding your mind in different areas. There's a real surge of new energy there that allows you to express yourself, but you may seek guidance within first. So let me just clarify this for you. How would you like to receive? How would you like to receive? Okay. Now, just to let you know, for those who do not know my work, I'm scrying at the same time. So I look in the water and I feel the energy of the cards. I don't look at the cards until I have to, just so you're aware. Now, the first deck that I was using there is the Spirit of the Animals Oracle by JODY BERGSMA, okay? And I'm clarifying with the Way of the Panda Tarot by Kimberly M. San, okay? Now, just as I'm showing that, they're showing me someone who's cut their finger. So if that is you, oh, ouch. I'm just going to pop that down for a second. If that's you, you've cut your finger. They're showing me it's this finger here. Okay, so if that's you, maybe you were just chopping something and you just cut your finger, or you had a paper cut or something like that. It was quite sharp initially, but it's fine. You haven't I can't see any further. They just give me a flash of someone cutting their finger. So if that is you, if you cut your finger like 2 weeks ago or a year ago, that's not you. That's not what I mean. It's something that is immediate energy. So within like a couple of hours of watching this video, or just after just after watching this video. So if that's you, there's going to be something, a message in particular that is important to you in this reading. If it's not you, okay, it can be an energy, Aquarius, of focus. Keep your focus. Watch out, because if you don't maintain your focus, you could have like a little nasty surprise or something like that. I don't feel like it's a real deep negative energy. I feel like it is about clarity and focus. Keep your eye on the ball, as it were. I'm just looking at the cards. You've got a little wounded warrior right there. 9 of Wands. And it's got a little like bandage on its head. I don't feel like it's a head wound you got. I feel like it's a superficial finger sort of wound there is what I'm seeing. But 9 of Wands is a wounded warrior energy. Now, Ace of Wands in the reverse and a 6 of Swords. You're moving away from something that you don't trust, or so I guess it is, that clarity of energy. Maybe you're going insular. Perhaps you found out that someone was withholding information from you, or you felt a little bit clouded, a bit stressed mentally recently. And as you come into October, you're feeling, you know what, you need to just regroup and sort of cut yourself off there, because you don't want to have poor judgment. The Ace of Wands, did I say Ace of Swords? The Ace of Wands there. They just said correction, and I was wondering what's the correction. So Ace of Wands. So you may be trying to get a little bit more clarity, but also there may be something that you are rejecting or you feel unmotivated to do, and you may feel like you've been persisting on something for a while, but it's just not been working, and you need to gain that clarity. Those 6 of Swords says you're seeing the way ahead. You got greater wisdom. You need to regroup and see, with that enlightenment within that. It's almost like you need to reflect your inner truth and see what is right for you, which direction is right for you, because the 6 of Swords is a movement card. So you may actually be going further afield, but it's something that you have to do alone, because there's something here that you've been persisting on. 9 of Wands, it's almost like you're nearly there, but it's very, very stressful, and you sacrifice a lot to get there, okay? But I feel like this Ace of Wands there's something here that if, for example, you've been rejected by something, or there's been a bit of a false start or delay on something, I feel like you're moving away from it. You're rejecting it yourself. You're like, you know what, that's probably not meant for me. So use your intuition. It's very important. That's why you need to sort of go into that hermit mode to really check in with yourself and see what is right for you, because you don't want to make any mistakes, or you don't want anything that is not going to inspire you. The Ace of Wands in reverse is often a card of, you know, not being motivated, or so I feel like you are trying to find your motivation or kickstart something that has been lacking for a little while. Okay, so as we move forward, we've got 42. Now they're telling me 42 is a really important number for you. What is that? 42 MP. I don't know what 42 MP means. 42 MP? Okay, well, if 42 MP means something to you, maybe it's a code, a password. I mean, if it's a password, please do not put it in the comments box below, of course. There's thousands of people looking at that. So 42 MP, okay, I don't know what that is. I might look it up myself and see what that is after the reading. 42 is apparently an important number for you, Aquarius, especially in October. So write it down. I mean, it may be 42. It may be maybe your age. It may be where you live, the number of your door, or maybe the company number, or maybe you start seeing 42 everywhere. So it's a signifier. They're indicating it's an important number that you need to pay close attention to. So whenever you get signifiers, I'm sure you know this already, Aquarius, but whatever it is that you're thinking of at the time, your guides are showing you that you're on point, or that you need to regroup and change your mind, or whatever it is, please look it up, okay? And it says here, 42, it says 4D dreams. And it says, when you look for the deeper meaning within dreams, you uncover a part of yourself, your psyche, information about yourself and others that may be uncovered, that goes ignored in waking life. Unravel, navigate, recall. So this is about remembering your dreams. Perhaps you're finding a lot of solutions in your dreams, very prophetic, psychic dreams there in October, especially since towards the end of October we've got, of course, Hallows Eve, Halloween there, which the veil is often very thin. So we often get a lot more psychic messages, and our ancestors come through to really help guide us and show us in terms of messages the way forward, and give us clarity. But there's something here you're trying to work out, okay? Unravel. They're showing me the word unravel, navigate, recall. So let me just pull a quick card on that and see what that is for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. The Hermit. Well, there's the Hermit card again. Well, the Hermit energy again, that you need to really work this out yourself. This is something that is there is a cause for deep reflection, okay? Yeah, you need to think about some things here. Whatever it is, there's no distractions. And the Temperance card, balance, harmony, and patience. All will be revealed. You will work it out. We're going to go one more, and then I'm going to go to another deck, because they're signaling I should go to another deck for this. So I will. And we got the Magician card. Pay close attention to your thoughts, Aquarius. However you want this to go down, whatever it is you're trying to work out, your thoughts become things. So if you're seeking the negative in a situation, you'll always find the negative. If you're seeking the positive in a situation, you will find the positive. I mean, it may take some time in either direction, but you will get there. The Temperance card indicates patience, balance, harmony, moderation, re-examining your priorities, working things out. Are you happy with the pathway that you're on at the moment? If not, what changes do you need to make? Do you need to study to make things better? Do you need to travel further afield? Do you need to come out of your comfort zone? If you're looking for love, for example, because we got an Emperor and an Empress right there, are you in an energy to receive? Because you're in a solitary energy with that Hermit. That's a Virgo energy right there. We've got Sagittarian energy with that Temperance card. So you've been patiently waiting in a solitary energy for love, for example, or for an opportunity. The Magician card signifies that whatever you've been manifesting is coming to you. It's a potent message that your creative sort of magic, your individual power is manifesting your dreams into reality. And then you've got everything you need to accomplish whatever it is that you set out to do. But you must focus. So again, they're giving this energy of focus being the key. So even if you didn't cut your finger, I feel like the energy is focus. Keep that focus about you, because there could be like careless moments that happen that you don't really want to bite you on the butt in October there. But the Magician does signify that anything is possible. And when you put your mind to it, you got that skill, you got that confidence, you've got the know-how, the intelligence, the inspiration, drive, and you've got your voice to speak up for whatever it is that you want. You can accomplish great things. Okay, so pay close attention. Your dreams, you can make your dreams come true. You will be receiving extra messages in October coming through to help you, guide you on your path. Now we've got the Temperance card again, so they're indicating patience and balance. You're turning something into something else. So for example, you're turning yourself into something bigger, better, more, and more successful, or more peaceful, or I feel like you're expanding on whatever it is that you currently are, Aquarius. Now this is about making all these changes or receiving all this abundance without losing your head, is what they're basically indicating here with this card. Patience is key. I know it's a virtue and not everyone's got it. I mean, if you tell any of us, including me, I hate the word when someone says patience. You're like, oh, come on, I've been waiting forever. Even if you're on the phone trying to get through to someone on please press 1. You're like, I pressed 1, I've pressed 2, I've pressed 3, I've pressed all of the buttons, and I'm still waiting. Sometimes you just get a little bit impatient. That's just who you are in the moment. We are all different from moment to moment, and we should honor that. But we should be very, very mindful to pay attention to our actions. When we start to see ourselves and our actions and our thoughts, then we can start to acknowledge where we need to improve on ourselves. So whenever I catch myself being a little bit impatient, for example, I'm like, okay, come on. Is this necessary? Does this matter? Is it in the great scheme of things? Does this 10-minute call really matter? No. So you start to bring back your energy. Okay, so the Empress card indicates strong, healthy boundaries in October. It is also a card of abundance. Okay, as I said, your third house of desire and getting what you want. The law of attraction is in play here. And the Empress, she sows seeds and she nurtures ideas, creative ideas, or, if you're having children, for example, nurtures a child, in order to expand on abundance and opportunity. So I feel like you have great potential in October to succeed, but you must nourish yourself, body, mind, and soul, and remember that confidence is key to getting what you want. Also, you need to know what you want in order to use the law of attraction. You must be able to see it, feel it, believe it, and then receive it, okay? Also, we got the Emperor card, which is about success, strategy, planning. So I feel like you are making moves here in your career to boss up, maybe step into a leadership role. Perhaps you and a loved one, or you and your partner if you're in a love relationship or a higher level of commitment, or you and someone you trust is deciding to partner up in business. And it requires a lot of patience with each other because everybody's got a different journey and a different way of looking at things. Perspective is important. I feel like it's you both have potential to work very strongly together and succeed together if you're in a partnership. If you're in a solitary energy doing something by yourself, though, Aquarius, you still have what it takes to get to the top there. Be an entrepreneur. If you're setting up your own business, I feel like you'll be very successful. Most important is lead with love, because number 42, when you reduce it, 4 plus 2 is 6, the number of love, the number of balance, harmony, partnerships, and choice. Okay, we all have personal choice. So also, we got an Emperor and Empress here. So if you're looking for love, there's potential here for you to meet somebody new or be with your divine counterpart. So I'm just going to pull some cards on that before we move forward. Just to let you know, I'm using the ARCHEON Tarot by Timothy LANTZ. I'm using these only in the upright. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? We've got the Strength card. So going from strength to strength, self-love is the key, confidence in the Fool card, a new start here. So this could be you and a person having a new start, taking a leap of faith with each other, knowing that you're meant to be together. We've got the King of Pentacles here. Oh, we've got the Lovers. Hello. Okay, so, wow. So we've got deep love, we've got respects there, we've got courage to go after what it is you truly desire, Aquarius. We've also got the Fool card, so coming out of your comfort zone, taking a leap of faith, and knowing that whatever you set out to do, as long as you just be in the flow of things, it will work out in your favor. Also, the Fool indicates a new journey, a beginning of trusting the universe that it will provide for you, and just knowing that what is coming to you will be positive. Having that naivety that the Fool often has can sometimes actually help your journey, okay? Because when we expect things, Aquarius, we often get let down because they do not show up the way that we hope for. And sometimes it's because we're asking the universe, oh, I really love this thing. And then you sort of let it breathe for a day or two. It doesn't show up in your world. You're like, universe, I did ask for this thing. It would be amazing if you could do this thing. And, you know, also it'd be wonderful if you could do that as well. You're reordering by adding to what you asked for. So just trust that the universe will provide your initial thought process, okay? Thoughts become things. If you crush it by continuously wanting it and focusing on it, you actually change the words that you use. You know, for example, if you're saying, I love the love of my life to come on in and sweep me off my feet, and you know, they've got to be kind, they've got to be gentle, and they've got to be honest. Okay, and you wait a little while, a couple of months pass, nothing's happened. Dear universe, I'm really just hoping that the love of my life comes to me, and you know, that I want them to be kind, honest, gentle, really tall. If they could have the perfect fingers, I love hands so much, and you know, I would love them to have brown eyes. You've reordered. Okay, so the spirit's almost like the orders come to you and they're like, well, no, bring it back to the kitchen. They want brown eyes. Or what? No, bring it back because they've added this. So just be mindful of how you're using cosmic ordering. But there is a leap of faith required in October. We got a King of Pentacles here and we got the Lovers. So either there is you and a person who are making a solid commitment to each other. The Lovers card also being soulmate energy, and it's clarifying that Emperor and Empress. You have the potential to be with someone in a very committed relationship, very loyal, grounded, dependable relationship, but it is your choice, Aquarius, because the Lovers card used to be the choice card. So I feel like it's a choice of going solo or being with someone else that you know already, that perhaps you're trying to partner up with, and you've had to have a lot of courage, and both of you have to sort of just go for it because there's been some resistance. I feel like also in terms of your money, you're bossing up, okay? There's a lot of success here. Midas touch energy. This is about making good, solid decisions in terms of your investments, and I feel like you're going to get a return on your investments as well. You'll be making really good money choices. This also indicates that there is more money coming towards you because of decisions that you make or partnerships that you forge. The Lovers card can be about business partnerships. So if you're in a business partnership with someone and you're taking the plunge, or you're deciding to set up a business with somebody, I feel like courage is the key and success will be the outcome. Okay, so very positive energy there in October. Let's move right through to November now. Now, November is a bit of it's going to be a few surprises for everybody. November, the new moon is in Scorpio, of course, which is the energy of an awakening, sometimes an abrupt awakening, outrageous expression, radical changes, and rebirthing energy. Also, we've got a full moon eclipse that happens in Taurus, which is about possessions, money, and ambition. Now we got peacock vibrancy. Okay, so peacocking is about showing yourself off, showing your skills off, showing what you got to offer, Aquarius, whether that's in terms of love or whether that's in terms of career. You're beautiful, both inside and out. Show it off. Why not? Life's short. You know, don't be hiding yourself away. If you're in hermit mode, kind of in October, November really sees you coming out of your hiding place and showing yourself off. It says here, you were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Aquarius. I mean, take a snapshot of this card and tell it to yourself every day, because this is who you are. Okay, so very, very important. Obviously peacocks, they don't exhibit ego. They just are. They just are beautiful. They are just graceful. They just shine naturally and let that inner shine naturally come out there. Of course, as it says, practice humility, maybe diplomacy and things like that as well, because anybody who sees anyone being successful, there are some people out there who want to knock the people off their perch if they are successful and they're feeling lesser of themselves. Now, in November, your 10th house of ambition, achievement, and goals is activated. So I feel like this is very important. You're standing out from the crowd, okay? If you've been struggling with your career, this is an opportunity for you to really focus on what has not been going well, tweaking the plan, and finding a different route to doing it. You're just naturally shining that wonderful light of yours in November, and I feel like you can achieve anything you set out to do. The people in power are going to see what you're made of and actually help you rise. So I feel like your star is rising. Aquarius, it is not an accident that the star card is actually represented by your sign, which is about hope, dreams coming true, and inspiration and being inspired. So I feel like there's some really positive energy happening in November. Can you please clarify anything else they need to know regarding that energy? We got the Six of Pentacles. There's going to be an opportunity that pops out of nowhere. It's a really wonderful gift from the universe that basically is a generous offering from the universe, a financial gift perhaps, or an opportunity in your career to really shine and be a sort of, it puts you apart from the others, as it were. The Six of Pentacles is often that energy of the universe taking care of you, some good karma coming your way. It's a balanced sort of energy there as well. Six of Pentacles is like an unexpected resource from the universe. So if you've been feeling like you're lacking something, or you need extra motivation, extra drive, or just a lucky break, the universe sends you that along with you, and I feel it is going to be quite a surprise, okay? They'll give me a song, and whilst it is wonderful, it's really intense. Now, this song may have come up before because it sounds very familiar to me, and it is, it's my life, it's now or never. It's my life, it's now or never. I'm not gonna live forever. Oh wow, this is quite an intense, yeah, this is quite an intense song. It's really rocky, like, oh my gosh, I cannot tell you who sings that song. I'm sure I've heard of it before, and I just cannot remember at this time. Perhaps they would like to show me. I feel like maybe it's even come up for you before, Aquarius, but it's really intense. Okay, and they're playing it quite loud to me at the minute. I mean, I just did a reading for Capricorn, and they played this song that I just could not get. Okay, it was just muffled. So it's almost like they're like, Baba, we're going to play it extra loud for you this time round. But anyway, I'm going to look it up, but I mean, that's quite an intense energy. It's my life. It's almost like, go for it. Whatever this is in November, just go for it, because it's like now or never. I feel like the universe is bringing you an absolute gift of an opportunity. So let us move forward. We have number 29. Now, when you reduce it, 2 plus 9 is 11. That's a soul path number. So you're on the right path. And it says balance. Remain composed, for your inner world is reflected into your surroundings. Equilibrium, center, serenity. A lot of peace, a lot of balance, a lot of harmony happening here. Just know that you're enough. Have confidence in your abilities and just let yourself shine. That's when you feel good about yourself, and that's when you're in balance, Aquarius, okay? You know those moments where you're just walking down the street, the sun is shining, and you're like, you know what? I feel good. Everything just is in alignment. Then some really good things start to aligning with you. It's all about frequency. Einstein often talked about the law of frequency and how you must match the frequency of the thing that you want. Everything has an attraction. It's like a magnet. So for example, if the energy is not right, you repel or you keep something stagnant, but you change a set of variables, like tweak things, and it just connects. What is right for you will never pass you by. There's no such thing as a missed opportunity, okay? Now, in November, the end of November, just when we have that full moon eclipse in Taurus, it activates your 4th house of balance. So this is perfect. I mean, they're giving you the right card for that. It's about, you know, if you've been working like a dog, for example, for your goals, your dreams, it's about receiving a wonderful opportunity, an award, but also making a little bit time for yourself. If you found that you've been struggling or procrastinating and feeling unmotivated in your career, it's about, you know, giving yourself a kick up the you-know-what and getting back in the zone. Easier said than done, I know, Aquarius, but you will be very, very successful for it. Please don't shoot the messenger. That's just the way I'm getting it here. Now we've got the Sun card. So very positive energy. Again, a lot of success coming towards you. Time of blossoming. Things just going the way you'd hoped. This is about confidence. You're shining confidence, but also there's an awakening here. You recognize the more confident you are, the more good things come your way. The more negative you are, the more negative things just show up in your world. Funny that, okay? Again, it's about vibrancy, it's about frequency. Now, Aquarius, we all have moments of feeling down. We all have moments of feeling like we're not enough, or we can't do a thing, or something just falls apart on us. We got to ask ourselves, when those moments happen and they fall apart, do we really want this thing? Why is the thing falling apart? Is it because there's a different way of doing it? Or is it something that needs to be abandoned? Do we really want to still do it? It's about re-examining your priorities, okay? With this Sun card, I feel like there's a positive shift here, an awakening of finding out a different way to do something. I really feel like it is about your self-expression and about remembering that you are good enough, okay? Letting that light shine. I'm going to get some final cards to clarify this energy for November for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Ace of Swords, a major breakthrough. And that is an epiphany moment. And as I said, that song that they keep playing it's playing it again. As I said, it's so intense. It makes me, every time they play it, of course, I'm touching my forehead. I'm touching my, I mean, I said it was quite intense and I went up here and it's happening again. So I feel like this is something that's really affecting my, almost like, it's in my third eye energy. It's like really intense, okay, this song. So I'm gonna have to play it myself to try to get it out of, to really hear the energy and get it out of my system. But the Ace of Swords indicates a major breakthrough here, an aha moment. Now this could be an epiphany, like an idea that just comes out of the blue. It could also be, you having some sort of mental clarity on something. The Ace of Swords often means triumphant success. It's your aha moment, your piece de resistance. So I feel like you are breaking through here. It says number 56 there. Number 56, when you reduce it, 5 plus 6 is 11. Okay, so they are giving an indication of soul path numbers, another 11, two different sets of numbers that add up to 11 on your, and if you look at this, I mean, if you look at it mirrored, I mean, I'm just noticing right now, if you look at it mirrored, those Roman numerals, I mean, of course it's 21, right? Because that's, let me get that right. Of course it's number 19, which is the Sun card. But if you look at it, it's 10, so, and then a 10, and then right in the center there's a 1. So it's almost like 11, and then the other side 11. So it's again about being on that soul path number. So, I mean, synchronicity is going to play a huge part in your world in November in particular. Expect major successful breakthroughs, major communications, news coming your way. When you get an Ace of Swords, this is about destiny and fate intervening, the law of good karma, and also transition, meaningful coincidences, but also great velocity and speed, major changes happening quite quickly in your world, elevation. Okay, so I'm really loving this energy for you in November. Now, it could also mean if you've been waiting on a communication or trying to find out a truth, then, expect major communication happening in November. They're also indicating someone may be scheduled to have some sort of surgery in November as well. I mean, we've got Sun card for a very positive outcome there as well. So if you are, if there's some sort of surgery plan for that, they're indicating, balance, harmony, take rest, of course, afterwards, and, it will be, seems to be a positive outcome there according to that Sun card. Now, we've also got in December. Now, December, new moon eclipse is in Sagittarius, which is a super powerful time for setting intentions for the way ahead. So I am not surprised. At the end of the year, December, people tend to set intentions for the way ahead, the year ahead. You've got Wolf Pathfinder. So that is about you really focusing on what it is that you want to move forward on, things that you want to leave behind, things that you must go out and do by yourself, or if you're opening yourself up to new pathways for the new year and doing something totally plot twist different, then this is about focusing that energy as well. It says release your past and I'll start again. Yeah, that was right. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. Okay, so whether you're with somebody or not, and you just met somebody by the time this comes around, you have a love that endures, but also perhaps you are taking on a role as a teacher. Literally, you could be opening yourself up to counseling, perhaps helping other people. You may be taking a new direction within that sector in order to find your own way. So for example, if you work for many years within the healthcare service and you're like, you know what, I want to set up my own practice for counseling, or I want to go off and do my own business because you've got that entrepreneurial spirit right there. I feel like that is something that you could activate or plan towards the end of the year and really activate it and take action and start it in the new year. Okay, but I feel like you're on this wonderful new journey. Now when you think about wolf spirit, wolves are such beautiful creatures, but they're also integral to the ecosystem. They're integral to the earth, and I feel like your visions, because you're a visionary Aquarius, I feel like your visions, your dreams, they're integral to not only your own journey, but I feel like are important. They're integral to the world. Okay, in some way. So I feel like you're the sort of person who fights for social justice or fights for a cause. You know, you fight for the underdog. You're that sort of person as well. You champion people as well as, you know, sometimes you forget to champion yourself, Aquarius. That's what November is about, of course. But I feel like you will find your way. So if you're opening yourself up to different viewpoints, perspectives, or different routes, you will find your way in December. Very positive time there. Now, the 11th house is activated for you, which is about community. Okay, and when you think about wolves, they're very communal creatures. They run with the pack, but also there's moments where they have to go on their own. There's something they have to do alone. So I feel like whatever you do for the greater good. You do for the greater good of your soul tribe, the people who are your nearest and dearest. It doesn't always have to be like family members by blood. It can be the people that you have within your inner circle. You would do anything for them. So I feel like there's going to be moments where you go off and find your own purpose, your own your own soul journey, as it were. But I feel like you're coming back into your center and being with your community and, you know, really reconnecting to your friends and family at this time. Also, this is a time for wishes being granted. You know, full moon is in Gemini at the end of the month in December, and that aspects Jupiter, which is the planet of good luck. So that's triggered again and gives you an extra kick of abundance there. Now, the 5th house is activated of self-expression right at the end of the year for you. So that's about focusing on your heart, your needs, putting all of your heart, your love, your care, attention into creative projects, or even simply just confiding in a friend, or getting cathartic energy out in creative pursuits like painting or, you know, pottery or anything like that. So I feel like you're actually releasing all of that pent-up energy that you've carried for the year, because I feel like 2021 has been a hard year for everybody, Aquarius, but I feel like you've gone through some real ups and downs. You've been battling away. I mean, one of the first cards you started there was with the 9 of Wands, which indicates you're a warrior. You've been battling away, persisting, and trying to meet targets, goals, dreams, and everything like that, and be motivated at the same time. I just get this energy that as soon as you're beaten down, you get back up again, and I feel like you're really starting to thrive now. Okay, so I feel like things become a little bit easier for you. Now we've also got number 6, soulmate. So maybe you're deepening your commitment to this person, or if you're looking for love, these 3 months are you finding what is right for you. Balance, harmony. Number 6 seems to keep popping up in your world. So that is an energy of balance and reciprocal energy. It says flame, bond, soul family. This connection involves a close friend, romantic partner, or soul tribe. Okay, so I feel like you will be connecting to these people or this person on a deeper level. Love is definitely starred for you in December in particular. I'm going to pull a quick card on it. I mean, we got number 19 to clarify it, which is a sun card, and it says there, sun, and it says connect with positive energy of the sun and see abundance radiate into your life. Warmth, happiness, success. So I feel like there's a lot of things to look forward to in the next 3 months for you, and you're closing out the year on a real high. So let me just clarify number 6, soulmate energy for you. I mean, if you look at what's going on in the next 3 months, you've got almost like you got a soulmate energy right there. 2 people coming together to partner up with each other, and you got the sun. Then you got the soulmate energy right there, and it's followed by the sun. There's a lot of synchronicities in your reading, so pay close attention to them. Oh, I just got to go get that card. 1 moment, please. Oh, it's the 8 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles is a card of repair, but it's also a card of hard work and, you know, focusing on your own needs and all your hard work being very rewarding. So I feel like a lot of financial reward coming towards you. 8 of Pentacles is also about mastering a craft, being the top of your game, but also learning. So I feel, you know, those courses that you may have been taking or learning about in October there, as I said, your 9th house of study, travel, adventure was activated there. I feel like it really pays off in December for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Also, number 8 is about self. It is about investing in self, being confident. You've also got a King of Swords right there. 2 of Wands. And the Death card. So they're giving the same energy because they're showing me, you know, if there's a pathway, a decision to be made, you got the pathway, the Pathfinder card right there. You know, 8 of Pentacles, you're working really hard, you're enjoying what you're doing. King of Swords says you're going to see through any indecision. You're going to get clarity. You're going to seek the truth, and you're going to use reason over passion. So I feel like it's a calculated decision to move forward. This is, you know, a Gemini energy card anyway. This one, so I feel like you really get the benefit of that full moon in Gemini, which brings a lot of good luck and also communication, some really positive communication coming towards you with it aspecting Jupiter for, you know, abundance and good luck there. Oh, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They're showing me someone who's a little bit unwell, actually. Someone who is, oh, I don't even want to say the word, really. Someone who's vomited. Okay, so I'm just going to... so if that was you, if you just did it before, I mean, maybe it's because when I put my hand over here, perhaps you're pregnant. Doesn't have to be, of course, but it could be that you just got a tummy bug or something. If that's you, that's not feeling too well, I'm picking up on your energy, and I'm sending you a huge, big hug there. Lots of water, of course, very important to hydrate. But if that's you, please rest. Perhaps you shouldn't be listening to this reading. Just relax. That's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. I do apologize, but it came up so strongly I had to mention it. Now, King of Swords energy, especially with that 2 of Wands, something you've been waiting for, something you're waiting for results for in December. You may have to also make a choice on it, but I feel like you get those results, they come through, and it allows you to move forward and take action on something that you've been planning for a long time. I feel like you're closing out a cycle, basically, and you're having this new beginning. The Death card symbolizes change and an ending, opening up a new pathway to you. So very, very exciting energy. The Death card can just mean that you're closing out the year as well. You're putting an end, like bygones be bygones, and letting anything that is no longer necessary in your world, releasing it as you move forward. Now, as I was saying forward, they just said Ford to me, Ford. Now, when I think of Ford, I think of it as a car, okay? But, I mean, it could be just... it could be the name of, it could be your surname, it could be a name of a friend, it could be something that's going to be very important to you in December there, Ford. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. Now let me just pop this back. And finally, we have the World card, which basically means you're closing out a cycle and you're leaving on a high. Because as you can see, we've got that victory wreath right there. It is blossoming. This is about completion. It's about satisfaction, fulfillment. It's also about travel. So you may be traveling a little bit further afield or planning a vacation of some sorts, depending on the restrictions around the world. You could also be thinking about emigrating, making some really big plans. Perhaps you've been planning that all along to move somewhere, that's a little bit further afield, out of town, out of state, maybe out of the country. You may be thinking about completely like living off grid or doing something radical there. And all the set of variables are coming into play so that you're able to take action on it. This basically means success as well. Celebration, ascension, and a reminder that whatever it is that you're trying to achieve will bring that fulfillment. Okay, so very positive energy for the next 3 months. I'm quite excited for you, and let us see. Of course, like there's always going to be ups and downs. Let me just see if there's anything that you should, because they really want you to focus. Let me see before I close out the reading. Anything that my beautiful Aquarians should be, okay. They said wrong deck, wrong deck. Okay, let us see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? Anything that they should be mindful of the next 3 months that's like popping out? We've got 6 of Swords in the reverse. We've got the Ace of Wands in the upright. We got the 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. The first set of cards we got earlier for you with the 6 of Swords in the upright and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. And now we've got them coming out in the opposite direction. So 6 of Swords can be, 6 of Swords is not seeing the way clearly or feeling stuck. Also, there may be some travel issues that you may experience, some delays on travel throughout the next 3 months, sorry, and which of course could be typical because we're going through a major pandemic. But the Ace of Wands indicates just be inspired by life. There's some really exciting things coming towards you. Even in those stuck moments, there is moments of growth. There is moments of coming back to your center and being inspired by life. Okay, I feel like there's a desire to create. There's a desire to be creative. Also, I feel like you're aligning yourself with success with the Ace of Fire. This is about creative action. You're not just thinking something up. You're actually taking action. You're releasing fear. You're aligning yourself with success, and you're just going for it, okay? They're just indicating that, there's a potential for some delays along your journey in the next 3 months. And the 5 of Pentacles indicates, don't draw attention to your weaknesses. They want you to peacock yourself. They want you to be confident because we all focus on our weaknesses, Aquarius. If you, for example, as humans, we're so insular often that we actually all focus on our own hardships or our own weaknesses, that we're not busy paying attention to anyone else's, okay? So whenever we sort of, for example, if you've got a boss who's like always angry at everybody all the time, and everyone keeps their self really to themselves and just tries to work really hard, and say, for example, you make a mistake, you're not going to be like, oh, hey, everybody, I made a mistake, because everybody's thinking about their own mistakes that they could be making, including that boss. They're thinking about their own mistakes to their, to the hierarchy above them. So don't draw attention to those things. I mean, if someone says, hey, Aquarius, did you make a mistake? Be like, yeah, I did. I'm sorry, I'm only human, but, I'm under a lot of pressure. This just happened. We're all human. We all make error. But they're saying just don't draw attention to it, okay? Now, the 5 of Pentacles can also be just be mindful of your money. Just, don't overspend and leave yourself lacking in any way, shape, or form because it may keep you stuck. So, just for a little bit until you recoup it, of course. But there's a lot of positive energy coming towards you. The details are just be mindful of a few travel delays. Also, if there's something that you're not seeing, if you feel like there's something below the surface or there's something you cannot see with that 6 of Swords, make sure you really have a look below the surface. Try and dig a little bit deeper. Be inspired to look closer, okay? And you'll see the root problem. Let me just clarify that 5 of Pentacles before I close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify the 5 of Pentacles? Knight of Cups. Okay, potential here for somebody that abandoned a connection with you. I feel like it's in October there for you. Someone from your past returning to offer you love. Someone who left you out in the cold, or you left them out in the cold. There was some sort of disagreement or separation. This person's stuck on you. They're coming back towards you to offer you, they wanted a second chance, basically. This person, they cannot stop thinking about you with that 6 of Swords. They're stuck on you completely. Ace of Wands indicates this person, there is a choice. You do have a choice between new love and old love here, because they're showing me an Ace of Wands is new, okay? And the Knight of Cups, I feel like someone from your past is offering you love, that they have a lot of feelings for you, and they want to drop their shields, is what I'm getting. But I feel there could be the potential, the way it got ended, or the way that this person either abandoned you or you abandoned them, or the way the things got left in the first place, it could still hang over the relationship and keep it slightly stuck. So if you do want to connect with that person, both of you have to sort of pay close attention to keeping that balance, harmony, and being honest with each other, okay? Because life's too short, as that song keeps playing and reminding me. So it would be awful to waste anybody's time in this lifetime. And if this person did waste your time, then perhaps, well, it's totally up to you. We all have free will, Aquarius. You get to decide whether you want that person back or not. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? Final deck of cards I'm using are the Vintage Oracle by Victoria Mosley. We got Faith. Okay, so have faith. Anything is possible. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Now, just before I even finished, they said faith, hope, and charity. Faith, hope, and charity. So, I mean, those cards are not in this deck. So, faith, hope, and charity. I mean, it's something that is used quite often. So perhaps you've got something on your wall that says faith, hope, and charity, or perhaps it's a tattoo you've got, or it's something that means something to you. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. And we've got faith, strength. Okay, we've got the star written right there as well for you, Aquarius. So stars are aligning to bring you something that you're hoping for. You've got the courage to go after it and achieve it. And we've got enchantment. Okay, so enchantment basically means, remember, you are a prize also, Aquarius. You are the person magnetizing your abundance towards you. It's good to go seeking, of course, but whenever we're searching, we're giving away our power. So remember, you've got the good stuff right here. Remember your empowerment and magnetize opportunities towards you. I'm just going to get you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much for it, guys. Okay. Oh, how weird. I kid you not, Aquarius, I close my eyes when I take the trinkets, okay? Because I like to be surprised, and also, I mean, I know you can't see me. You have to trust it, I'm afraid. But I just did a reading for Capricorn, and they had a card that came out that had the Eiffel Tower on it. And I picked a trinket, and it came out the Eiffel Tower. Now you've got a picture of a mermaid on this, and they've given me the trinket of a mermaid. So, wonderful synchronicities. Pay close attention to them. Also, my voice is changing. I don't know if you notice. My voice is changing ever so slightly. Now, I don't have a sore throat or anything, and there's no frog in my throat either. So, throat chakra is very, very important. I'm just going to pop these down for a second, just see if my voice changes. Of course, it goes back to normal. It changes. Let me just see what that is. No. I'm not sure. It's actually lingering. I thought it had gone away, but it's actually lingering. Anyway, we've got the mermaid. Turn your back on anything that is not emotionally fulfilling, okay? The mermaid has turned her back on both sides. So, yeah, turn your back on anything that is not emotionally fulfilling or does not meet your needs, Aquarius. Life is too short. They want it on the enchantment card because that's what they did for the tower as well. And we've got handmade. So anything that you're creating, it will be very successful. Anything that you've been holding off on doing, I feel like it will be successful. You just need to take that leap in faith and go for it, okay? As that song keeps saying, now or never. You know, I'm not going to repeat the lyrics, but it's my life. It's now or never. I'm not going to live forever. I'm just going to live my life, I feel like it says there afterwards. Anyway, I'll look it up and see what it is. But handmade, words like this, they want it on peacocking. Show yourself off. Show your skills off, okay? Whatever it is you do, whether you're a creative artist, whether you're an actor, whether you're a number cruncher, whether you work in sales, whatever it is, show your skill set off and show that you got this, okay? And you'll start to see yourself rise. Now, I'm going to have to close this reading because whatever this energy is, I'm going to have to just move away from the energy because it's really starting to affect my throat chakra. So I will leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Aquarians. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. I'm just going to ground myself. It lets you know when I upload my next message. It lets you know that I, as well, I have seen your message, etc., etc. Wow, this is really strong. Sorry, I really don't like to do this ever. Also, if you'd like to be in with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is champion yourself, okay? Think about something you'd like to achieve and take one little step towards doing it. Whether it's set up your own business, therefore just set up an email address with your company name in it and you started. You're on your way. And all you have to do is write this affirmation in the comments box below, which is I will succeed. Okay, I will succeed. And I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 29th of September, and I'll announce the winner in a video so that you know it is a real winner announcement rather than those scammers. So I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. Love and light.